Wmcjltv, Jazz Lovers Television Network. Arts, culture, and entertainment with fine news and business. Wmcjltv.
Peace, Akis Malikis, Kings and Queens, like always on Thursday, Wmcjltv, World Media Collision, Jazz Lovers Television, and our show that called I Found My Voice. Greetings to my team. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Doing the chair, Makakuvu Ali El Bey, World Media Coalition, Thursday. I found my voice with Zulu King Fixin out of Lugansk People's Republic in Russia. Ahmad Mansour out of Salvador Bahia, Brazil. Ahmad, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Udamar Kiyor.
Doing the chair, Udamar Kiyor. Fixin, open up with that.
Yeah, that's what's great. Great drums, and like I understand, it's dedicated to Malcolm X.
Yes, yes. And this production today is entitled The 2024 Election That Hate Won. The 2024 Election That Hate Won. And remembering Malcolm X. Remembering Malcolm X, for me, spans my entire life. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about the election. Because the two candidates that ran for the presidency of the United States, and the election was on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. The two candidates were the former president from 2016 to 2020, who was the person that orchestrated an insurrection because he refused to accept the result of the 2020 election. The other person that ran was the vice president, Kamala Harris. I have a difficult time saying the name of the former occupant of the White House. And the reason why is because I normally call him Tramp. And I call him Tramp because he trampled all over the office of the presidency. He trampled all over the Constitution. He trampled all over the American people. And he fomented an insurrection. Our television network, the World Media Coalition Jazz Lovers Television Network, was initiated back in 2016 because our objective was to host a media conference to analyze the propaganda narrative in mainstream media that propelled him into the White House. And our network has had several other productions. The insurrection of Set in the White House and the insurrection of the inauguration. This particular production, Remembering Malcolm X, 2024 Election That Hate Won, because there was a documentary production done, an interview with Howard Cosell and Malcolm X. And the title of that interview was The Hate That Hate Produced. The hate that hate produced. So listen to the play on words. The hate, which is directed at saying Malcolm X was full of hate. And that hate was produced by hate from the United States population and the racism in the United States. So the hate that hate produced, in fact, is now the hate that won this election. The hate that hate produced is in fact the hate that won this election, fomented by Donald Trump. So That reality now stems to grow into the next 4 years, manifesting the agenda that he's put forth that won the election. The agenda that he put forth that won the election. Now, number one, he's based his agenda on shutting down the border because now there are too many people of color coming into the United States. As long as you had Europeans coming into the United States, coming across the Canadian border, which they still do, coming in through Ellis Island, it was okay. But the conditions that foment the need for people to leave their countries in South America to trek thousands of miles walking to the southern border to enter the United States through California, through Arizona, through Texas. Those conditions, in part, are caused by the United States. So they're coming in trying to find and acquire a better living for themselves. Malcolm X was addressing the same thing for people of color here in the United States to develop a better living condition, more humane living conditions for people in the United States. My association with Malcolm X began when I was a little boy. My father, along with several other people in our hometown Wyandanch, had gone into the Nation of Islam. My father, Tommy Lee Simmons, his colleague, Moses Samuel, his other colleague, Larry Diggs Sr., his other colleagues, James and George Walker, and his other colleague, Bill Collins. Now, Bill Collins had a house on Hickory Street in Wyandanch, which was a dead-end street. This is in the late middle 50s. And they would have every Friday the Muslim meetings, the Juma. As children, I was 7, 8, 9 years old. My sisters were older than me, my two sisters. And Ingrid, Samuel, William Collins, Jr., Muriel, Gracie, Verna Samuels, we were the children that would sit on the floor. And these meetings were meetings that Malcolm X would come to every Friday night. At that time, he hasn't become the national spokesperson for the Nation of Islam. He was in training. I did not know who he was. It wasn't until I was in my late 20s that my sister Muriel reminded me that Malcolm X used to come to Wyandanch every Friday night while he was in training to become the national spokesperson for the Nation of Islam. Back in 2009, I met an individual named Woodrow Richardson. He came into the offices of the African American Media Network. Now, the African American Media Network was started by Andreas 13 Guilty, who was part of the peripheral groups of Public Enemy. So the African American Media Network, we were in the room, in the office, and this gentleman comes in, straight up and down, white shirt, thin tie, jacket, nice hat. And I'm looking at him and I'm saying to myself, this brother's too straight up and down. And there was another person in the room, in the office, Kenny Holliday, who was an actor. He came to see Andreas, and they were going back and forth. And I said, don't mind them. Kenny's from Amityville. He says, no, I'm from Copiague. I say, Andreas is from Roosevelt. And I say, I'm from Wyandanch. And at that point, the individual said, I know Wyandanch. I said, well, what do you know about Wyandanch? He said, I used to go to the Muslim meeting every Friday in Wyandanch. I said, I know you. I was a little boy then. You used to come with Malcolm X. He said, yes. That individual refused to ever sit down with an interview. Moses Samuel refused to sit down with an interview. George Walker refused to sit down with an interview to discuss the fact that Malcolm X would come to Wyandanch. I posted on the platform a documentary about Malcolm. Very good documentary, and I hope people take a look at it. Frickson, if you could pull it up for a quick minute, do you see it?
What you want to play?
Pull up the documentary on Malcolm if you can see it. Just go up. Let me see if I can find it as well. I'm getting phone calls that keep coming in. So I want to be able to pull that up for a moment so I can answer these phone calls and you and Ahmad can speak while I'm answering this phone call. Let me see if I can find it for you as well, and I'll forward it to you.
Okay, I found some interesting also music that dedicated to Malcolm X, so we can also play it and remember how musicians also don't forget about the Malcolm X.
Okay, that's good. Let me make these phone calls and I'll be back.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I found the complete introduction to Sugar Hill Records, and they have many tracks, like you see. And one of them is dedicated to Malcolm X, No Sell Out. Let's play it.
Malcolm X. Malcolm No sellout. No sellout. No sellout. No sellout. No sellout.
That's how we do it. And if we will be trying to search some other musicians that dedicated songs about the Malcolm X, we can find many of them from different countries. I am now open the site Discogs where some of the music and see that many labels, many musicians using the speeches of Malcolm X. And another interesting song that also dedicated to Malcolm X from musician artist from Democratic Republic Congo. He was born in Zaire, and his name is Niboma. We can also watch and play some of his music before continue our speech about Malcolm X.
Sana la vie okomisa kanga esclave bolingo na ya papa poko ya kosamba likambo ninyango toyina na boye nga na yo tozali bana mboka moko ekolo moko die ndakei konyata nzube ya mabe lokola nasi na benda nzoto nanga nazwi liberte nanga ngonda atako banyokolaka molimo ya moto yanga elengi atako esclavage yango ezalaka papa oya yo somo somo Dodomika, mon à Londres. Steve Bimbo, caché à Montfermeil. Santo, mon à Nef Nanchili. Likambo na inana mokili, odie. Nzoto nanga basakana nangoye. Baka mata kombo nanga batia liboso. Poto bomana. Soki na komine lokolo baboye odie. Otina yo moko topesana kabiki la moto na moto bomba ya yo bebisa papa Roy Kabengele tala na sukoli maboko na sukoli motema na bangi makambo motema nanga ya pepe retroviseur edili ebomba bilongi bakuna zwa na vinanga oh papa oyo somo mitema na mitema atako einani suka na suka verite koyebana adiye mawa olekisa moninga mbeka kaka boye beti atos rimbi papa bana omoni ndenge nyokolinga na bana na yo sala retro mokili 20 ans en arrière bongo e bandengo ozalaki kosoigne ngai yango na mpe nakimi libala yango kinzunga o retour en force dans Malcolm X onyokolanga mingi papa ndenge banyokola jaloteli mpona nini osalakanga boye papa ndenge banyokola marteli definga ndenge banyokola stelebiko nabondelaka yo ndenge nini papa ndenge banyokola kometuma nalakisa yo bolingo
Interesting that this man is now 71 years old and he was born in Zaire. Now it's a Democratic Republic of Congo. And this song is from a rare vinyl from the 19th. We'll be show you a picture. Yeah, this is his vinyl. And like you see, one of the songs is called Malcolm X, and he's dedicated to him. This music. Good to see you, Amar. How are you? We hear your voice, but now see you. What's good in Brazil?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just posted a flyer. So here in Brazil, people are just starting to talk about the result of the elections. People don't really understand the full scope of what's changing and what's happening politically. Most people don't understand it because they don't understand the concept of racism the way that it exists in the United States here in Brazil. Most people here think that racism doesn't exist or has, ceased to exist or had ceased to exist in the United States. Being that the United States is supposed to first world nation and one of the leaders globally in thought and code, but we're still going to see how that pans out here. As always, keep moving forward. Back into my kingdom here. And with the permanent forum for people of African descent, moving forward with those things. I just posted a flyer in the chat. If you want to bring that up.
Yeah, I can see it now. Will be downloaded.
Okay. So, getting back into the swing of things here in Brazil, back in Salvador. It's only been a little over a week now. So I'm getting ready for this, which is this Saturday. I'll be DJing at the Afro Punk Festival, Afro Punk Bahia, which is a pretty large festival that celebrates music along the diaspora wherever they are. So this episode is in Bahia, and it's been one of my goals to DJ at this festival. It's finally coming through. So I'm proud about that and happy about that. And then next week, Saturday, there is the Salvador Fashion Week. I'll be modeling that too. So things are moving forward out here. And it's just good to be back either way. And I look forward to this season coming, this summer season.
You said Afropunk, I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Afropunk.
Yeah. What is this music about? It's look like dance music or rock music. What's this about?
Well, okay, so the original concept of Afropunk was actually punk rock music. It started in Brooklyn, and it was a show for Black punk rock music bands or punk rock music bands from the diaspora. And then it grew, and then it became a multi-genre festival, but still celebrating musicians from the diaspora. So now it's that. It's a multi-genre festival that celebrates the diaspora.
Okay, so you will be playing the tracks of some famous Afropunk musicians, or what in your playlist?
I'm preparing my own set. I'm going from 90s hip hop. basically I'll be telling the story of the musical genres that have touched my life over the time of my lifetime. You know, so I'll be going from hip hop to dance hall to funk to house, Afro house, and some neo soul. I'm just gonna my main goal is just to make sure that the crowd receives a lot of energy, and I want to see if I could actually make everybody jump up and down by the end of the party. That's basically what I do.
Yeah, but by the way, happy Hip Hop November. Like we know, we celebrate Hip Hop November. So,
yes, happy November. It's also Black History Month here in Brazil.
Yeah, how is far from hip hop music Afropunk? Or it's have some borders or have some connections with the artists? What do you think about this?
They haven't had any hip hop artists yet that are purely hip hop. This year they'll have Erykah Badu. You know, she's mostly R&B, but they haven't had any purely hip hop artists in the Afropunk Festival, at least here that I know of.
Okay, we have also some messages from the Brazil, from Kaslu. Like I know he's also from Brazil, from Zulu Nation, and he posted some videos and the pictures from some regions where was some police brutality. Maybe you know something about this, about the narco traffic or something like that. He said.
No. He's in Sao Paulo, so I wasn't. I mean, not Sao Paulo. He's in Rio. I'm actually in the Northeast, so I don't know what was going on down there.
Oh, so you're from different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can watch some pictures. This is Kaslu sent to us some graffiti. His work, like he said, very criminal side of the Brazil, where dangerous situation, and he not scared to make graffiti. Dedicate this, like he said, to strong warriors, to strong Zulus who fighting for the life for the freedom, and also have some videos from this part of the Brazil. It's short, but we can watch it also.
Okay.
And interesting that in some of the pictures here tag also hip hop pioneers like Africa Bambata, and I see on the wall also he's tagged Makakuvu, like I see now on the picture. Will be shown now on the screen. Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, he said that. He said he put my name in there and Makakuvu's name.
Yeah. You can see in this graffiti in the downside of right corner Makakuvu.
Yeah, Makakuvu.
Also Timurato, Zulu Timurato, respect to him, and Brazil Zulu Brothers. And also we can also read Africa Bambata, Fez too. I can understand graffiti artists. Many names.
Clark Kent also. Yeah.
So it's all dedication for the hip hop and for the fighters who fight today in the Brazil. So respect to Kaslu. He's in hard times, like he said, have no job some time, and have some problems with money. So trying to find some donation. Also ask our people from Wmcjltv, and that's how we have news from different sites. Yeah, okay. Who with you will be on the Afropunk, or it's only your DJ set list?
No, I'm DJing an hour, and then there's another one of my another DJ that's in my crew called Dami Falade. He's from Nigeria. The other DJs I don't know that have been DJing where I'm DJing. But then there's the live performances on stage. So there'll be Erykah Badu, Leo Santana, who's Brazilian, Ile Aye, Brazilian. Most of the artists are Brazilian. Larissa Luz, she'll be there. It's gonna be a pretty good event.
Okay. What do you think about that, Malcolm X? How you meet him in your life? I mean, not in private, but when you first time know about him.
Wow, I don't remember actually when it's been. Malcolm X has been so much a part of my life that I think it just kind of was like something that was just there, present. So I don't remember the first time I heard about Malcolm X. But his philosophies have always been present in my life, especially since I grew up in the Nation of Islam with my dad, and he was one of Malcolm X's students. So we were always kind of on that line and on that thought path. I don't know when. There's no specific moment where I can say, "Oh yeah, I knew Malcolm X at this point." It was just always part of our life.
Okay, we wait also the Makakova. He trying still answer on his call, and we can also play some music again before we wait him from the same Music Masters edition that Makakova sent us. Yeah, good drums. Amar, are you here? What do you think, Amar, about the live music? Because we know today some people using the neural networks to make music. What do you think about this? Amar, can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, so live music is definitely great. You know, live music is something that is necessary. It's way better than computer generated music. Also because it allows for improvisation, which is a very important part of music. So you got to have live music.
What in Brazil today, musicians using the internet technologies, I mean neural networks to make music? Because I see in Russia today it's start to popular to make neural network music. What on your side with this?
Yeah, people. Well, you say neural network music. What is that?
I mean, people using neural network technologies, they put text and ask neural network make song, full song
Oh,
music
yeah.
and voice.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that's done that out here. So I don't know I don't know how that is yet. But I definitely haven't seen anybody that's done that out here yet.
Okay.
I would shine against it because it really just doesn't have any feeling to it. You know.
Yeah, I'm asking because a few days ago have some tracks that sent to me my friend. He's have a great voice and he can sing, but now in his studio some technical problems, the destruction in the building, and he's love music and have no chance to sing in the microphone, so he have to take his poems and using the new modern technologies and send this track. Yeah, it's sound good, but also I can feel the difference between the main voice and the neural network voice. But first time when I play this music, I was very wonder that it's sound pretty good for the beginning, yeah. But we see that today
Yeah.
modern technologies more and more coming in our life. But live
Yeah.
live drums also have original sound and original feelings, and like we now feel these vibes from Makakuvu and the woman who is with him are now playing, and it's great that music is different, and it's really interesting how they mix together Makakovo on drums and this pretty woman also to have some uh, good stuff.
Yeah, the violin was definitely a good addition.
Yeah, good addition. We also wait Sidhant Tiwari. Yeah, Bakakovu sent me the message. Zolkin Fricks and you and Tamar continue with the production. I have to deal with this situation with his call. So he continued speak on the phone, and we also continue wait Sidhant. He said that he need some time to finish his deal in the Chakraborty in his restaurant because he's preparing for different time. We have different times of zone, like and time are changed. Like I understand. By the way, you change the time on the winter time zone.
No, we stay the same.
Stay the same, yeah. Cause Makakuvo like I understand, changed the time in his area. It's winter time on 1 hour.
Yes, now there's 2 hours difference from where I from Brazil to there. Beforehand, it's just 1 hour difference.
Yeah, we
But I guess we can close the program out. I don't really have much to say.
Okay, we
Unless
can.
you have something else to add.
Okay, you think we can finish today? Like I understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And we today speak about the Malcolm X and about his life and how he is still inspired people from different areas. It's people from Africa, from Russia. By the way, I first time meet his about his live information from Universal Zulu Nation. Back in the days, I usually only listen the music. But what is good, the Universal Zulu Nation also share the Infinity Lessons, and in this Infinity Lessons, big library that contain teach people about different types of the knowledge about the mathematics, religion, science, and also thereby found information in Infinity Lessons about the Malcolm X, and start reading his biography, where he was inspired also by his life and his fighting for his family and for his people. So we today remember Malcolm X, and we play some songs dedicated to him, songs from Africa, from the Congo, and also from United States. And I know different musicians still love Malcolm X. So before we finished, also wanna play some soundtrack from Malcolm X, a movie. And thanks for your attention today. This is World Media College and Jazz Lovers Television. Like always on Thursday, watch us live online on our site Wmcjltv.com, and also follow us on the Odyssey channel. Peace, Amar.
Peace.
WMCJLTV, Jazz Lovers Television Network. Arts, culture, and entertainment with fine news and business. WMCJLTV.